The most recent blowback in U.S.-China relations transpired in the Windy City. A 27-year-old Chinese national was arrested in Chicago last week, accused of espionage. The man in question, known as Ji Chaoquan, came to the U.S. in 2013 on a student visa. The following year, he enlisted in the U.S. Army Reserve, but failed to disclose his foreign contacts to the military. Federal prosecutors have charged him with acting as an agent of a foreign power. Ji is accused of helping China recruit Americans for the purpose of espionage. His arrest comes as the U.S. and China are locked in a high-stakes trade war, and as U.S. counterintelligence officials step up efforts to combat what they say is an extensive global network of spies operated by China's Ministry of State Security. U.S. counterintelligence chief William Avenina has accused China of an aggressive campaign to recruit Americans via the career networking site LinkedIn. And the head of the FBI's intelligence branch has said 70% of China's spy operations are aimed at the private sector. In the last year, China has been accused of operating spy rings in Germany and France. And the French newspaper Le Monde reported Beijing has been spying on the African Union since 2012.
It is preposterous, absurd. Le Monde is regarded as a serious French newspaper, and I'm so surprised by the report.
This most recent arrest follows a former CIA officer being charged with spying for Beijing earlier this year, possibly in connection with an unraveling of U.S. spy networks in China. Between 2010 and 2012, the Chinese government reportedly dismantled CIA spying operations in the country, killing or jailing more than a dozen CIA sources. But perhaps even more alarming for U.S. national security is alleged cyber espionage orchestrated by Beijing. The U.S. Director of National Intelligence Dan Coats has warned China's growing technological capabilities with regard to cyber spying is a bigger threat than Russia's attempts to influence the U.S. elections. In the world of spies, it's hard for anyone on the outside to know who's winning and who's losing. But it seems in the U.S., alarm bells are ringing over Beijing's rise as a global power of espionage. Randolph Nogel, The Newsmakers.